Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose a Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dolly.
The producer's here. She refuses to participate until she wants to participate, so there's a participation award. All right, we're going to start this shit off. Right, Dennis, how the fuck was your week?
Busy. I am over this.
So were you busy?
Oh, yeah, we were very busy.
So let me get this straight.
I was busy. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just to clear it up.
Just clear it up, yeah. Now, it was nonstop, and of course, you know, you get the fun people that come in with the masks and the gloves and everything. I had a lady that wanted me to wash my hands like 5 or 6 times before, and I'm like, I've already washed my hands like about 17 times in the last 35, 40 minutes, so I think I'm good. Well, I don't want you touching my meat. And I'm like, I'm the meat cutter. Therefore, I'm going to have to touch the meat no matter what. We don't wear gloves and everything. Gloves are just for your, make you feel happy. Nothing substitutes for good hand washing.
Facts.
But, yeah, no, it's that, and we had some crazy people and everything coming in trying to buy. I had one guy that got mad because he wanted 22 pounds of burger, 50 pounds of chicken breast, 100 pounds of chicken wings, and 40 racks of baby backs. And I'm
That's
like,
a hell of a party.
that's what I said. I'm like, are you having a party? He's like, no. I just bought 2 new deep freezers and everything. I'm going to fill them up. I'm like, no, you're not. I don't have, for one, I didn't have at the time, I didn't have that much meat. Literally, yeah. I know. Yeah, I know you. I know you love that joke. Yeah, butcher's got no meat. Yeah. But anyways, now that and then you know, coming over here, hanging out, watching Thursday night and everything, watching Team Fat Kid on the Great Food Truck Race on.
Thank you for your
nights.
assistance on that, by the way. Like reading out comments and running the camera. That's
Hey, it's what I'm here for. I'm a team player. I swear I
so.
am.
If you guys didn't catch it, you could probably still pick it up, right?
Yeah, it's still yeah.
So you can go check us out, reviewing ourselves on the Great Food Truck Race that airs on the Food Network at 9 p.m. on Thursdays.
Well, not us reviewing ourselves, but you can
Oh,
check
yeah.
out the Great Food Truck Race on Food Network.
No,
on
we
Thursday.
reviewed ourselves on. Like it's weird being on TV.
I did a nice little reaction video. That was pretty cool.
And, you know, we had some followers chime in. All right, Alex, how the fuck was your week? You got a lot going on, a lot of walks.
Yeah, a lot of walks. That's right. Yeah, like Jason was like, "What's your schedule?" And I was like, "I got a nap at noon. I got some vacuuming in the morning. I got to walk my dogs around 2, and I'm planning probably another nap at like 4. But I mean, I can push it. You know, obviously, you know, there's a lot going on. I've done a lot of cleaning and a lot of sleeping, and probably more of the latter than the prior. Like I've been pretty lazy lately. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's that time, man. You've been working your ass off for years, and now you get like a little.
It's a reprieve.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a great vacation.
I won't call it a break because I mean I'm not getting paid.
True.
So I mean, like,
it is a break. It's not a vacation.
It's a break. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Why is it okay when Alex is lazy?
Oh, shots fired!
Because he doesn't pay my bills.
Oh,
Shots fired. But
He's all over it.
yeah, I know it's fine. Well, we're not joking him, so it's fine. Yeah. Look, he's on point. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been pretty lazy, pretty chill. Just I don't know. You know, trying to see my parents at the same time, trying to distance myself from them and keep them safe. But obviously, you know, with what happened this morning, it'll be easier for me to justify to my mother why I can't come to the house.
True.
Come over and have dinner. Oh, Mom, there's this like stay-at-home thing, and I'm gonna.
I haven't showered in like 3 days.
Like, I love you, but
and I'm not gonna.
I'm out of socks, and you know I know my laundry machine is downstairs, but that's a really long walk.
It's so far away.
Down the steps, through the hallway, into the dog room. That's oof, man. That's like a full 40 feet.
well, yeah. Then the dog's gonna be walked. So
You know, we spell that word at my house. Thank you. You want to go on a WALK? What? Did he say what I think he did? I don't know. He spelled it. Fuck. I didn't learn letters. I only learned full words. He says walk car outside. I don't. Yeah. It's been. I don't know. Been lazy. I have to admit, I'm enjoying the downtime. Not accomplishing a lot, but enjoying my downtime.
Okay, Duels. How the fuck was your week?
I had to unclog a shitter.
Nice.
That's a way to start right there. Yeah.
Since I got pushed to maintenance, calls in rooms and stuff like that. And we had the spring plunger shit. Not
like the turbo fucking plunge.
Yeah, that didn't work at all. I had to go find
whatever
like a
happens.
classic.
There's like the old school classic.
Yeah, like
wooden
once
handle.
once I found one, like it's good.
Well, I
Awesome.
used. Oh, well, I'm gonna say it now because I already started. Like I used that to fix a dent in the van.
Smart. Locking all the doors, locking up the entire building the other night, and now I'm apparently part of renovations now, and not part of the Holiday Inn. So,
Oh yeah, that happened.
I'm going to be going on partial unemployment and working like 2 days a week, starting tomorrow. So, yeah,
Well,
boring as fuck.
I got moved to chief engineer of the maintenance department, so my life sucks too. I'm just gonna throw it out there, Dooley, because I had to do inventory alone because Dooley I thought was gonna be there, and then he got cut. And so then I was like, fuck, Dooley. Like, when they asked you what you had going on, you're supposed to say, well, Jason's really counting on me to help him count these freezers that we shoved every fucking thing in that we could fit in there.
That's the worst part. Is when you're just standing in there in a jacket, like, I'm still cold.
Like when you open the door and you can't walk into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, so you got to start pulling things out just to get into the freezer.
Either that or it's just wide enough. You have, like, that aisle that you can squeeze through
Yeah.
to get to a
That
a
was
box
one
in the back
freezer.
corner.
The other freezer was like, shit, man, I got to pull all this crap out. And, like, this is going to take hours. Like, so that happened. Back to the shitty plunger door thing. Like, yeah, so there was a dent in the side of the van. And they're like, how do we get this out? And I was like, hey, you got a plunger and soapy water? So I'm only assuming the plunger that you used, which is kind of gross now that I think about it.
Well,
Well,
was this
hopefully
recently?
you used it first.
Yeah, it was like, it looked brand new when they brought it to me. It still had a sticker on it, like the barcode. I'm assuming I got it.
Was
to
this
it
like
first.
yesterday? No, not yesterday. Like,
This was earlier in the week, like Tuesday.
oh, so yeah, no, I got it after.
Well, they went to the store to get a plunger, so you just found the plunger that they went to because I was like, I can't use the turbo plunger like to pull a dent. Like I need
This
like a
would suck.
real fucking plunger, and so like I just threw soapy water on the side of the van and like slapped the plunger on that bitch and yoked that shit out, and the dent popped, and I was like, told you.
I just saved you $350 by using
Like
a plunger.
$875, like using a fucking $3 plunger and some fucking Dawn. Man, I don't know, like probably like 4 cents of water. But yeah,
4 cents. That's a lot of water, man.
I don't know. It was a bucket. And then I had to like wash the van because like once I put the soapy water on,
Took
the
all that
spot-
off
there's
on
that
that
one
spot, yeah.
clean
Yeah, I was
spot.
like, well, shit, I can't let this roll like this. So then I washed the whole side of the van. I didn't wash the whole van, which makes it sound like a douchebag now that I say it out loud. It's like, I'm just going to wash this side. Like,
I don't want the boss coming out and be like,
You should have totally
Hey.
gone like one of those dust art people. Just like started spraying landscapes into the van or something. Like somebody comes out, you're just there with
I
like a
don't
terry
have-
cloth. Like
I don't have that kind of
Squiggly
artistic
lines.
ability. Like, the best I could have done was probably like scribe Team Fat Kid on the side of the fucking van.
and that would not have been cool. I think that would have been. Yeah, you should have done that.
All right, so let's throw in hops while we jump into some topics.
Chef's quote.
Does anyone have a topic?
Chef's quote.
Huh?
Chef's quote.
Oh, go for it. Chef quote of the day, brought to you by The Butcher.
I'm a decent cook. I'm a decent chef. None of my friends would ever have hired me at any point in my career, period.
None of his friends.
Yep.
Who do we know as a chef has friends? Because,
none of them.
yeah. Like, 'cause you really don't have friends. I don't know. I'm going to go with, like, shit, I don't know. I got nothing. Damn, what's his name who's been popping up on all the...
Waxman.
Yeah, we'll go with Waxman because he's been popping up fucking everywhere recently.
Nope.
I think everybody has it.
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, we're good. Anyone else got a guess? I'm going with Waxman.
Nope.
Nope. I got it. Nope.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Yeah. Okay. Best chef of the. He's
Best chef.
got
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, chef.
He couldn't hear.
He makes
couldn't-
great
He couldn't
espresso.
give you a herd.
He makes great espresso vodka. Now, Anthony Bourdain.
Oh.
See, I knew that.
Yeah. Instead, you went
There's
with
our Dooley.
Vincent Van Gogh.
I just feel
I
like
was like-
someone, any chef saying my friends wouldn't hire me really doesn't narrow it down because chances are you're an asshole.
I mean, I'm not.
When I first read it, I thought it was.
Hey, Dooley.
I'm not a fucking asshole, man. I just told you what to do, and you didn't do it. You did exactly what I told you not to do. I thought you said to do it. Like, do not.
All I heard was do.
I'm still saying we're probably assholes.
That's
Welcome to Assholes Anonymous.
It's not so anonymous anymore. All right, anyone, you got a topic? Anybody? We're just gonna roll through mine.
Well, we have a beer. Wasn't that the plan?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I figured we tackled two birds, one stone kind of thing. Keep this thing moving. You want to smell it?
I did.
What do you think it is?
I don't remember.
Okay. Somebody else go.
Tastes flat.
Lager.
Yeah,
I don't know. Lager.
it does taste flat.
It does kind of taste flat.
How old is this bitch?
Well, I don't know.
You ask every time.
You act like they are dated and labeled. They are not rotated either,
Does it
sir.
have a born on date? 'Cause, no.
I can't look. I'll tell you when we're done. I don't
I'm
know.
telling you right now, it's not Bud Light. It tastes way better than that. Sorry, Bud Light.
Did somebody fart?
Probably.
No.
Well, it's just the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm kind of scared after the.
Firebird.
Yeah. Well, no, it was the. What is it? The Kentucky.
Brown.
No, shit. It was Tennessee. What's wrong with you,
The
man?
hot
Are you
chicken?
talking about? All right, the Nashville Hot.
Yeah, the natural hot. Like that one. That was hot.
Yeah, I
That's
got
what
some of that
that's what I was
sauce in
going.
my
I
eye.
couldn't figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna go with this as a lager. It's 6.2%, 38 IBUs. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Again, it does seem a little flat, so I'm not really sure how accurate we're
I think it's a lager. I didn't pay it any attention to what you just said, so I'm gonna think
I'm
it's
used to that.
think it 4.8, 25, and it's flat. I mean, I think it's flat, but maybe this is. I see bubbles. I give it a 2.5. It's not bad. It's just not carbonated enough for me. Dooley.
I'm gonna go with an ale. 5.7, 10 IBU, or 3.
Lager. 5.4. 38. I'll give it a 3. I got that sauce in my fucking eye.
That's gonna suck
See,
for a
Yeah.
while.
that to me says poor hand washing.
All right, so this is Aviator Brewing Company's
from,
Three Bones Kolsch Style Ale. It is a 5.2%er. And Dooley, you are not looking.
Sorry, I'm swatting a fly.
I don't need to know what you do in your free time.
What was it? 3 bones what?
Three Bones Kolsch Style Ale by Aviator Brewing Company. Kolsch.
No.
You need me to spell that for you? Oh, there you go. You could probably just hit enter at this point.
31.
Yep. Well,
Wait, no.
nope. Maybe.
It's Aviator.
Oh, okay, well. Three bones. Three bones. Do-do-do-do.
Okay.
Yep. Well, hold on. We're almost there. No IBU. Of course not. Fuck. All right, then. So,
Damn it, Dooley.
I think I'll give Dooley half a point. He came closest on style.
I mean, he said ale.
He did.
But if you notice, Dooley kind of slides into when I don't know what the fuck this is an ale. It's not dark enough to be anything else. Everyone else said lager.
All right, so what topic you got on deck over there?
I got a couple. All right, this is a good one. What was your first impression of each other? So,
Dum bum bum.
What was the question?
what was your first impression of the other 3/4 of us? Damn, Freedom's flying late. Super clear too.
Well,
So
my first thought of Jason was, damn, he's short.
Yeah, I didn't have the luxury of that. I was applying for a job, and he was kind of the guy offering it. So my first thought was not, damn, he's short.
no, because the first time we
That's
met,
not true, because you met in a bar.
I did not say it was professional setting. I just said my first thought was not, damn, he's short. He's still trying to give me a job.
That is true.
And I admit, I don't know if that was really like an application process, but there were 4 interviews for that job. We're going to call that an application process. Well, Dooley, would you like to continue on your...
Oh, sorry. I'm just...
You know, we okay, so Jason was short. Anything else, or was that it? You just saw Jason and thought, well, I ain't short.
No, pretty much that was it.
Okay.
Alex, I thought he was, cool, calm, collective type of person.
middle height, not super
Middle
tall,
height.
not super short.
Middle height. Then I saw Dennis, and I was like,
You should have gone, like, you did this in the
he's
wrong
tall.
order. You should have gone with Dennis first and be like, man, Dennis is just too tall. Oh, Jason's just too small.
it's like porch.
Alex is just right.
No.
Podcast brought to you from New York.
We're on lockdown.
Here we are.
And Dennis, I thought just,
Yeah.
I don't like you because your beard's better.
Hey, look
I
at the
didn't
bright
think
side, Dennis.
Dennis-
that is on audio and will be commemorized forever.
Forever.
That-
And the
Your
funny,
beard's
thing,
better.
the funny thing is I didn't have my beard when he first met me.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
I
when
had,
met
I had a
Dennis,
goatee. That was about it.
Yeah,
What?
When I first met Dennis, he didn't have a full
Yeah.
beard.
I wasn't allowed to grow a full beard yet at work. I've only had this beard for about been growing a beard for about 6-7 years now.
Yeah, because I know when I first met Dennis,
What
he
was your
didn't.
first impression of me, Dooley?
Oh, fuck.
Dun, dun,
Tread lightly.
He's still got to come over.
She's going to be such a nice boss.
Julie, you don't work for her anymore.
But he's being smart.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm in her house.
He doesn't work for her anymore yet.
This is true. This is true.
All right, who's next? Dennis, go.
Oh, shoot. Well, let's see. I met Melissa first.
Me too.
Yeah, I met Melissa first. And, like, I wasn't sure.
I don't
Like,
know because
'cause
we,
I was used to-
we were patrons of the same establishment for a really long fucking time before either one of us worked there.
Yeah, but
And I don't think
didn't-
we met each other until then. Or it
Well,
doesn't
that's a-
matter because I'm the most memorable of our meeting.
Well, then, like, it's like, I think me and you, Jason, we talked a couple times here and there and everything. We really didn't, like, really talk too much and everything. And then,
Well, we
like,
met through mutual friends.
yeah, we met through other people and everything. And then, like, for Melissa, the first time I actually really met her was whenever she started working there. And then, I was used to the old management. And so I was like, oh, okay, we got a new manager. Let's see what's going to happen here. But no, and I'm glad I met y'all. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, so now I'm on a podcast because
I'm on-
I've met the Fosseys.
So I met the Fossies, and damn, look at my life now. It's just gone uphill every single day.
You're too kind. Dooley, can I get a round of applause or something? I mean, I understand you're texting in the middle of a fucking podcast, and it's probably really important what's going on in that phone right now. I'm sorry.
He's on TikTok.
Oh, really? I thought he was like corralling hens. The chicken hen thing.
He probably was. All right.
Thanks for
Well, that's one. I think,
I got one hand.
yeah, do you have to, like, does corralling involve more than one? I feel like you need at least 2 hens.
True.
And
I
I
only
feel
know
like-
the best one.
I feel like that's going to be a tough name to track down.
All we gotta do is cook food. And, like, we don't have to corral anything. They just come. You guys fired up the smoker, I see. All right, Dennis Dooley.
Dooley. I was gonna say, yeah. I remember when he first started working at Finn's, because he was working and
Like before the beard.
it was before the beard. That was
Like before he was old enough to drink.
Yeah.
He wasn't even old enough to drink
I
yet.
started working at Finn's when I was 18.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have like hung out with him or anything.
Nah, like you see him like come in and go, and that's pretty much about it. You see him like stop and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, words hurt. But Dooley, Dooley was, how should I say it? Like, Dooley's like wine. You got to acquire the taste for it.
I'm like wine.
I'm glad you didn't say he gets better with age.
Damn.
Pew pew, Dooley.
I was really with Alex and everything. Alex, I'll admit you were an interesting character when I first met you. I was like, is he really like this in person, or is this just the way he is whenever he's at work? Because there were sometimes you had some weird conversations, and I'm like,
Oh, I have weird conversations.
oh yes, and I'm like,
You're a weird fucker.
especially whenever he started talking about his molecular gastronomy.
Oh, I do like that.
Yes,
I'm not good at it, but I like it.
Because I remember
We have not. That's like
we haven't even branched into that yet. No, but
we have attempted, but
Yeah.
it's like the siphon. Like,
Well,
it took
here's
us-
the other thing,
It
too.
took us a while to figure out. How
We
to-
never like follow the basic steps.
No.
You know, like you start a video game, they take you through the training manual, and then they put you into the game. We're those fuckers that start like an open world game. We're like, yo, that town over there looks dope. like you're supposed to stop at this nice little river town and do all that. Like, yo, that castle looks awesome. Let's fucking go there. Like, so we take like the simplest shit, and instead of like, oh, let's just let's do some heavy cream, and we'll use the siphon for just heavy cream real quick and see how this works out. No, we're like, yo, so we should like grind up powderized Snickers, and then we'll put that into the heavy cream with this other stuff, and
And
we'll throw some
bourbon.
bacon fat, and bourbon in there, and then we'll try and like foam it instead of like whip it, and it'll be awesome, and it just turns
Well,
out
it's
bourbon
not.
water,
did he even
like
come out as well?
bourbon
we have
cream,
failed
yeah.
several times.
Well, there
with
were a couple
this,
bubbles.
Yeah,
There was a couple bubbles.
it was. Yeah, there was bubbles in our shit.
Yeah, it was, but yeah, we don't.
We're getting there. We've made whipped cream several times.
We have. When we stick to the basics, we're fine.
Yeah.
The last time was awesome too. Whenever when he
Blew
blew
up
out
the
the
side
side
of
of the
the
cheesecake. Yeah.
It's just that trying to go.
Speaking of which, we do need to come up with a new cheesecake. Like, we did the chocolate covered pretzels salted caramel cheesecake.
Oh, that was
How about
well said,
Reese's?
sir. That, yeah.
How about
Every
Reese's?
time I do it, I have to like
Yeah,
do
you
the
gotta
layers.
do the layers, yeah.
I gotta like visualize the like,
Got the Italian hands going on.
yeah.
There, yeah.
So like, we gotta come up with another cheesecake. That,
What about
you know,
Reese's?
well, we talked about
With that,
Reese's
yeah, 'cause
today.
we found some
Reese's
in
has
the
been
freezer.
done, but like, how do we take Reese's and
With that salted caramel.
Ooh.
how do we shove that through a siphon?
Well, I was gonna say mix some bourbon in there.
Reese it.
Huh?
Mix some bourbon in there and some bacon.
A bourbon, bacon, Reese.
Yeah.
Well, you might be onto something. We're not gonna.
We'll
Yeah,
come
we'll
back
talk
to that.
off. We'll talk off the air. Like, we're not gonna like drop everything right now. Like, it's like, damn, dude, if someone just made a caramel apple cider
Yeah.
as you're drinking it.
All right, so my
All right,
first
well,
impressions.
okay,
I
so
think.
go,
well,
please.
then, yeah, I think
Yeah.
Dennis.
Did you finish? You didn't talk about the producer.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah?
did.
All right.
Yeah,
You didn't talk about me. Oh yeah, you did.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's very brief and
Short-term
Short
memory
guy.
loss.
I mean, he just
Short
looked,
guy.
he looked right over your head. So he was just. You were there
he
while I was
reading
ordering a
stickers
beer.
behind
Yeah,
me.
exactly. So ironically enough, I met everybody in this table in order to my left.
Oh really? Yeah, fuck.
So I met
Shit,
Melissa
holy
first.
crap.
She was working at a tennis club that I was working at, and we got to hang out.
I
for-
still apologize for that, guys.
You know what? I could be making a lot of money to do exactly jack shit right now.
And
I would
again-
basically be doing what I'm doing right now. As a matter of fact, I could
Exactly.
probably run this podcast at work. And it wouldn't.
Exactly.
I'd have to be like, guys, I'm going to put this on pause for 5 minutes. Not that you will notice. By the time I air it, it'll sound like one cut. But I'll be right back. Like,
I gotta go cook this order.
hold on. I got to go make an order of broccoli. All right, guys, I'm back.
It better be the best
Thanks.
damn broccoli you can put on a fucking plate at that point.
Well, I mean, like, ironically enough,
Worked
dude,
really
people
hard.
would come up and
It
be
was
like,
a really nice kitchen.
Can I get some broccoli? Like, yeah, like that's all you want? They'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, I mean, like, I'm bored as shit back there. I'm like, you want some cheese sauce or something? Like, do you have cheese sauce? Like, no, but I'll fucking make it because like I got cheese, I got cream. Like, do you want cheese sauce? Like, oh my
got
god,
bacon.
that would be awesome. Like, this is the best broccoli I've ever had. It's because there's shit on it that's not green. I don't know. Anyway,
Don't eat lettuce.
so I worked with Melissa for a couple of months. I don't know. It was probably like 6 to 9 months. I don't really know exactly. We were there for a while, but we watched a lot of Netflix.
We did.
You know, we had a lot of time to catch up and chat, and eventually, a restaurant was opening that Jason was the GM of, or I guess you were kind of like a rotating manager in that company at the time.
That
but
whole fucking thing was weird.
essentially you were the GM. At least that's the way I looked at it, since you were offering me the job. So that was the way I was looking at it. But so I met Jason through Melissa, and yes, our first interaction was at a bar, which again, still kind of like, oh, this guy's giving me a job, and it's like, you want a beer? Oh fuck, this is gonna be a great interview. This is the way all interviews should go. Would you like to get a steak? Yes. Why did you put salt and pepper on it? Did you taste it yet? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're not getting the job. So, I mean, that
you
was...
want a beer? Yeah, what would you like to drink?
That was... I worked with
It's
Jason
fucking
for...
Budweiser, you're not getting a job.
I worked with you for about a year...
A year,
little less than a year and a half, I think.
Yeah,
And then,
something like
then I went away for a little while, and I ended up working with Dooley in a restaurant that Jason and Melissa used to work at. And... luckily, I think by the time I got there, Dooley finally understood fries. So
Still doesn't.
there may have been a couple of times where there was an issue, but we'll blame the other fry guy just to save Dooley face.
You weren't there when Damn It Dooley happened?
I don't think I was.
No.
You and I did not work there at the same time.
Okay.
You
No,
did.
not at all.
You did come in and like guest star on some concert nights sometimes.
Wait, was I a closing grill cook when you started?
You closed grill?
No, because my last day was his first day, basically. Like,
yeah, that was pretty funny. Here
Yeah,
comes
but,
St. Patrick's Day. You got this, right? I mean, I did, but...
I worked St. Patrick's Day.
like half of it.
It was the day after I left.
Ooh.
Yes, I worked St. Patrick's Day.
She did, because I was on the patio drinking.
Heard.
She didn't work all of St. Patrick's Day, because
Yeah.
she ended up coming out to the patio.
But that was after it was already dead.
Yeah, after it calmed down.
So yeah, and then Dennis, obviously you were a regular. I think I actually met you through karaoke.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, yeah.
Through who?
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Through Sky High DJ.
Yeah.
It's like, I think we're missing, like, the whole point in, like, your first impression of the person. Like,
Not when you met the person.
I mean, let's
your
be honest.
first
That's
impression,
a
like,
hard fucking thing to remember.
It
That
is
is
a very
true.
hard thing to remember.
I met you guys like
Shit, a long time ago.
eight. And this is when I need stats, but he doesn't fucking know. I don't know, like
It was
8 years ago.
8 years ago,
I
probably,
mean-
somewhere around there.
I can't remember fucking what I had for breakfast last Monday. I probably didn't eat breakfast last Monday.
Yeah, it was Monday. Well,
Like, I can't remember what I ate 2 days ago. 8 years
like,
ago.
I think 3 Mondays ago we had Baconator breakfast sandwiches because Dennis brought them over.
That's true, but we did eat them at like 2
So
in the
that was-
afternoon.
That was our
Yeah.
breakfast
Yeah, that
3
was-
Mondays ago.
That was 3 Mondays ago, yeah.
Either way, I mean that's a long time to remember a first impression of someone.
That's also when we had the PBR hard coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I remember.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, me and my mom were at a Food Line. I showed that to her. She was like, that sounds fucking disgusting. I was
It
like,
does sound disgusting, but
It's so.
she was like, PBR too? What the fuck? And I was like,
it sounds horrible.
I'm
It's
telling
really
you, like,
fucking good.
have you ever had a YooHoo? That's really
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
have you
that-
ever had a
that shouldn't
YooHoo?
like PBR hard coffee
Then-
should
then-
not work.
then
know
she
how
got
many-
kind of intrigued about it, and she was like, "How much is it?" I'm like, $10 for a 4-pack. She's like, "Fuck that." It's just-
You know, I've been tempted so much the last couple, like 2 weeks and everything, just to buy it and then buy some Yoo-Hoos, dump out the Yoo-Hoo, pour that in the Yoo-Hoo.
Go straight to work. Just, hey, got me you.
Why does he always come
That's-
with 4 Yoo-Hoos?
That's a that's a dangerous quarantine drink though, because that's definitely something you could start drinking in the morning.
Yes.
And in during quarantine, who gives a fuck?
What's
Like,
the ABV
do I have to
on
go to
that
work
shit?
today? No, bitch, I ain't even putting on
5%.
pants.
5%.
That's all,
Yeah, it was 5%.
So.
Still, man, you start drinking them at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
With breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, you pour that in your cereal.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh,
Perfect.
ooh, and the Cocoa Krispies. Oh, I gotta try this.
Team Fat Kid does not do what you do it. Like, condone.
I don't know if I want to. I kind of do.
Team Fat Kid
I
does
want
not.
to condone this.
Team Fat Kid. Oh yeah, PSA. Team Fat Kid does not support, condone, or
Encourage.
no conduce. Fuck. Nope.
Yeah, you can't do that.
There's another word. There's another word. Whatever. So we do not support or
Yeah, so-
condone the usage of alcoholic
in your-
beverages.
in your breakfast cereal for. I mean, fuck it, man. You're quarantined. Do it.
Yes.
Your house is like a casino right now.
We condone it if you're in quarantine.
Not if you have to physically go do shit in the day.
Endorse. We do not endorse, support,
There
or
it is.
condone.
See, I thought that was, but I thought you already said it.
I think I got conduce and endorse fucked up, and I had induce. I was like, no, wait, that's no.
We do not induce.
Well,
We do not induce.
I feel like I smell barbecue.
Anyway.
Well, we did barbecue chicken, so
Yeah.
there's that.
hopefully that's what smells like barbecue.
Oh, we put it away.
Hopefully that's what it smells
think
like
I put it
barbecue.
away.
No, it's over there on the table.
No, that's behind you. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
That may be why it smells like barbecue. What about you, Jason? Do you remember your first impressions of everybody? Let's start with your wife.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah, I thought she was a huge bitch. And straight up, like I tried to get her fired on my first day. It's like, do we have to keep her? Because she's a bitch. And she's like, you're a waitress. This is what it was. You're a waitress. And she was like, my name is Melissa, not your waitress. And I was like, shit. Like, because like I was talking to the restaurant manager, being an executive chef. And I was like, yo, like, she's flipping shit, and I don't know why. It's my fault now. Like, I know why she's flipping shit. But, like, the time, during the whole, like, at 5 a.m., you don't know whose fault is what, dude. Like, I came from a busy-ass hotel. I went to an oceanfront hotel, and it was fucking slow in the wintertime. Like, I was ready. Like, they should have brought me there in the summertime, and I could have just jumped in and ramped, like, full speed. Instead, I went to full speed to, like,
Dead
off
stop.
season.
Yeah.
Off season, there's like 6 cars in the parking lot. Why
All
are you
ahead
looking-
slow.
Ding, ding, ding. My first impression of Dooley, I mean, giving him the nickname Damn It Dooley wasn't initial. Because he was in Dish when I first met him. He was a dishwasher. But I moved around so much.
Was he a stellar ass dishwasher? When
No,
you
not
met him?
really.
How could you be bad at dishwashing? What?
Right?
Did you
Damn, I was
remember?
trying to
Did
give
you
you
remember?
props.
Did
Like
you?
my very first impression of Dooley is like I didn't really pay attention to him. He's the fucking dishwasher.
I was just another dishwasher. Like,
Did you forget to close the machine? You have to
No.
close the door to run the dishes.
Because like when I was there with Dooley when he was a dishwasher, like I was in training, working with other managers, and then like I'd pick up the night shifts and day shifts and whatever, but that was in between like working at Town Center, working at Lansdowne, working in Richmond, working in Newport News. Like I
And
was.
plus, when I was on Dish, I never talked. I had my headphones in and just.
So you were just the quiet, shy guy. So anyway,
Yeah, what?
so we all know the story about Damn It Dooley. Is like when Dooley moved from Dish to Fry. Let's just say there were a few hiccups in that transition, and the whole concert series going off. And
What ticket's next? Fuck the tickets, Dooley. Where the fuck are my fries? 2 minutes.
No, and like that whole story, like like hey, Dooley, this is like you're. Oh, I don't want to call it a pre-con. Like stand up. At stand up, it was like, yo, listen, Fry, Dooley, specifically you. I don't want to wait for fries. Keep fries rolling the whole fucking time, man. We're gonna need French fries. That's
Heard.
yeah. Got you, Jason. Won't let you down. Dooley, where are the fucking fries? 2 minutes. Damn it, Dooley! I told you I didn't want to wait on fries. And that's
Oh, then your favorite response. Not. What's worse than 2 minutes is, oh, my fryers are full.
yeah. You better fucking move some shit, because I got an entire window waiting on fries.
Yeah, that's the worst.
You're about to give me 3 more tickets, and I can't sell the 4 I have.
My first impression of the Butcher, I didn't like. I can't really say it's like the first I remember is what I'll go with. Like the first time like we actually hung out, and like obviously we met through other individuals, but like I had been coming to the butcher shop for a while.
Yeah.
We just like.
So crisp. That's so crisp.
I mean, we weren't friends; we were acquaintances.
Yeah.
In the fact that like, yo, he's my butcher.
Yeah.
Like, and then like we met at said location at the bar where you regulared. You know, like holy shit, dude! Like you work across the street, and like so, just from our mutual friend that like you were hanging out with them, and I was like. And they're like, "Oh, Jason, this is Dennis." And I was like, "Holy shit, dude! You're the fucking dude that works across the fucking street at the butcher shop where I go to all the fucking time." So, like, not to say anything negative about our first experience. It's just it wasn't like, "Oh, I don't know you." It's like I know who the fuck you are. It's just like now we're not like there's not a big glass case between us.
Yeah,
let's drink a beer. Like, Alex, meeting you for the first time. I remember the bar.
Yeah, that night was.
And that was it.
Well, first off, that was a night.
Well, because that was Plout.
Yes, that was a night. We started at a different bar.
We started at a different. Are you sure? We met at that bar.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of a different night. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
no,
Mixing 2 nights up. No, you're right. We were only at that one.
Yeah, because they had like the cool, like it looked like a shack.
It's like an
and
L.
Then, and
you
then
walk
they had
through
like this cool back deck
patio area
going on, and they weren't super busy that day. And
which is surprising. Cause
evidently the night before
they were slammed.
They were slammed because they had like a tap takeover New Belgium.
Yeah.
Like when this is how long ago it was.
New
Belgium was first in the area. Yeah. Like,
damn, that is a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, not like Fat Tire was here, but they didn't have the rest of their line here, and like we'd heard about Fat Tire and we've heard about Fat Tire. I'm getting off subject, but anyway, it was like right after like we got the complete brand here, and we walk in and we're like, yo, and he was like, yo, he was selling them cheap as hell because he was just trying to get rid of them.
It was the Lips of Faith series.
The Lips of Faith Clout,
which was like a.
We've never found it again.
No, well, they stopped making it. It was like an 11%er, and he was selling it for what, like $3?
Yeah, $3. Like they were just trying to
get rid of it, and we didn't know it was 11% when we started drinking it. It was so fucking good.
Well, I mean, first off, the bartender was well versed, obviously, because he was there the night before, like selling. And he's like, "Okay, so it's a Plout," and we're like, "What the fuck's a Plout?" And he's like, "Well, it's a plum and an apricot, and they crossbreed them, and it's called Plout, and so it's like almost it's a juicy IPA made with Plout." So we're like, "Fuck it, man, let's try it." And like he gave us a little taste, and we're like, "Hell yeah, we'll drink that." And like, boom, like he's like, "Yeah, they're $3 tonight." Like, well, fuck it, we're just gonna we're crushing them.
3 hours and like 8 beers later.
Yeah, no,
he's like, dude,
like that's when I walked up to the bar and I was like, dude, it's hot as shit in here. And he was like, well, yeah, dude, you're drinking like an 11% beer. And I was like, yo, man, you need
gotta
to
tell somebody.
Lead with that. Like, I'm gonna only give you
11% beer.
Yeah,
it's
you're giving it to us in a 16-ounce glass.
And I mean, like, it went down like water.
Yeah,
like,
and so like Alex and I we bullshitted for a little bit. We talked about the job, much like when I talked to Dooley about his current job. Like he was unsure, like wishy-washy on because you did have a sweet setup.
Oh, I did.
And then I was like, well, you
did.
Like, I'm. You can stay here, or you can come over here and do some shit.
Jason's famous lines to kind of just finally reel that last little bit in. Like,
shit, I remember when he said to me at the damn Flogging Molly concert, "You can stay there if you want, or come with me. You're gonna do some shit." Okay,
that's true. Like, what the fuck are you doing all the way over here? Anyway, we'll come back to that. So, like, in Alex, think about it. Like, I got you to come with me, and then here we are sitting at this table. And the same thing with Dooley, and like Dennis, like at the Flogging Molly concert, like he's sitting up there by himself. I was going to get a beer, and he's like, "Jason," and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing
here?" Yeah.
He's like, "These are my seats." And I was like, "Now come with me, bro." Like, I'm
going
going to get a beer, and then we're gonna go like down here. Like it's fine, it's cool.
Yeah, I think we ended up like about a row or two behind the pit. I was like, all right, cool.
So basically what you're saying is all of this is brought to you by Melissa.
How do you figure?
Because I met probably all of you first. Except maybe Dooley.
I definitely met Dooley first, and I'm pretty sure I went to the butcher shop before you did. Oh, you've been going to the country butcher longer than me?
You haven't either. We've been together the entire time. You weren't going there.
I've been there 16 years, so.
I met him first.
That's fine.
I called dibs on the butcher.
That's
Somebody loves me.
Dibs. Shotgun. Like,
Well, we need a big spoon.
yeah. She doesn't. She,
Oh,
I was talking about Dennis.
right. Rude.
I'm trying to remember.
Did that really not hit? Like,
You can ask for Sergeant Ed, who's the big spoon.
that's not helping your cause, buddy. I mean, that's not helping your cause.
This is a good story, though.
We went from she to Dennis to another man.
No, like he thought he was gonna fuck with me, and we're doing like cold weather training in Louisiana of all places. We're doing cold weather training, and so like I'm the NCO, and I'm there, and like I'm giving a class on cold weather, and like he walked up, he's the first sergeant. He's like, no, Sergeant Foster, you continue. And I was like, okay. So like I'm explaining like what to do, and he's like, well, what do you do in this case? And I was like, well, he's like, say he's like, I'm going in shock from freezing. And I was like, well, you're supposed to get naked and get into a sleeping bag with the other dude. Like, and he was like, I mean, this is 100% accurate, by the way. I'm not making this shit up. And I was like, he was like, well, show me. And I was like, are you fucking with me? I was like, I am not getting naked with you right now. And he's like, no. And he's like, he's like, no. And I was
Close
like,
on, close on.
So he's like 6'5". I'm obviously not 6'5". So
Damn, he's short.
so like we have my sleeping bag we're using as a training tool, and I'm trying to get his big ass into this fucking sleeping bag in shock, so he's not fucking helping.
Yeah,
And then so I was like, all right. So I just start trying to shimmy down the fucking side of this bitch, and I'm spooning like this 6'5" black dude. Like, and he's like, when I reach my arms around him, he's like, all right, man, we had enough. Like, he's like, you didn't think I was gonna go that far, did you? Like,
you asked for it, you got it. Show me.
yeah.
All right.
I mean,
You put this in motion. You got us here, all right? I'm taking this home.
You're in
here,
charge, man. I'm gonna take this as far as you'll let me. Like,
Brokeback Mountain, the military edition.
yeah, dude, it was fucking weird. Like,
I do remember, like, it was when I was 21. That's what kind of like looked at you a minute ago. When I was 21, my dad wanted me to like look for a second job or like a better job, and he knew about Dennis because my parents came up to the place.
Yeah.
And we're sitting near like the raw bar entranceway, and my dad meets Dennis and everything. He's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" All this other type of stuff. He's like, "Yeah, my son went to culinary school, and like he did really good in butchery." And then Dennis said something like basically we're not hiring. And then
It's because your dad said culinary school.
I already knew Dennis by this point.
That wasn't the reason.
But like Dennis said something like we were like short staffed anyway. We only have like 3 people in the building anyway. And then Dennis kind of walked away. He's like, "Yeah, he's never gonna give you a job." I was like, "Why did he say that?" He's like, "I don't fucking know. He just doesn't like you." I'm like, come like a couple months later, we're sitting at the bar. "Hey, buddy, you want a bang shrimp? That's cool. Let's go."
you want to bang shrimp?
Bang, bang.
The bang bang shrimp.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you need to add the second bang in there.
See, that's like you gotta finish.
Yeah, you can't
gotta
leave
finish.
some things unsaid.
You want some bang bang shrimp? You want a bang bang burger? You want
Yeah,
boom
see?
boom burger? You want boom boom shrimp?
It's way different than I want to bang shrimp.
I want to bang some shrimp
Like,
with some cocktail sauce.
you might be banging with
Cocktail
your shrimp.
sauce.
Roulade.
All right, then. So, you know what? I think this is a perfect time for me to pour another beer and for us to bring you our lovely, lovely sponsor.
This podcast is brought to you in affiliation with Stitcher Podcast Radio. Head on over to Stitcher.com/premium and sign up today for only $4.99 a month. Use promo code TeamFatKid for get 1 month absolutely free. Stream and download all your favorite podcasts, such as this one, Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, Wolverine, The Lost Trail, Alex's Favorite, Bitch Sesh. You get the Fantasy Footballers, Science Rules with Bill Nye, and many, many more. We're talking 21,000 premium hours of podcasting. That is 2.4 years. You get all the bonus episodes. You get the ad-free shows. You get Dooley's favorite 300-plus comedy albums. You can check out all the new releases before they come out. And just remember, all you have to do is head on over to Stitcher.com/premium. Sign up and use the promo code TeamFatKid. Test it out for a month absolutely free on us. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
3, 2, 1, blast off.
One of these days, we're going to have to figure out how to record without recording, if that makes sense. Like, so that when we go to a commercial, the dumb shit we say when we're in commercial.
Oh, that's easy. Just don't mute us.
And then we just talk over the
It happened before.
Just talk over the fucking commercial.
I blame Dooley. Damn it, Dooley!
All right, so
Actually,
what do we have?
If I got a nickel for every time someone said "damn it, Dooley," I really would not need a job.
We would stop saying it and you'd be broke as fuck.
Fuck all of you.
Why? He can pay for the truck. Damn it, Dooley, damn it, Dooley, damn it, Dooley, damn it, Dooley, damn it, Dooley. I will record that and put it on repeat.
Not if it's our nickels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our nickels.
He didn't say we were paying him a nickel. He said if he got a nickel.
It's from the government. It's from the stimulus package that's going on right now.
I don't give a fuck if it's out of a monkey's ass. Like, as long as it's not coming from us.
That would be the new AIDS.
Hey, it's your nickel, not mine.
It's your nickel, not ours.
You better scrub down and clean them.
It's like the eggs you bring over.
I have them in my car right now.
Yeah, but we gotta clean them. They came out of a chicken's ass.
Yes. Yeah, all right. So, yeah.
I mean, they are delicious, but you have to wash them first.
And honestly, Dooley, I don't think that even with all of us saying "damn it, Dooley," there's enough for you to live on "damn it, Dooley's."
On nickels.
Okay, fucking quarters.
That's like, what, $10 a week?
I'm sitting here thinking...
I'm saying as many times it's ever said or typed.
Yeah, but okay, so like, let's...
You're going to do a little math real fast.
I'm gonna do a little math real
But we
quick.
were talking about prejudice against culinary students.
Oh, yeah. So, an old GM, I think it was... y'all know who I'm talking about.
Okay, so, yeah.
But, I think she was before Melissa, but
I know
after you.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
And she was like, if I ever... Like, she actually showed me one of the applications. It said, graduate from some culinary place. I think it was like Johnston Wells or something like that. But she was like, you see this? Tore the fucking paper,
wow.
the application right in half. I'm like, why'd you do that? She's like, because they went to culinary school. I'm like, that doesn't mean don't at least
It
like...
doesn't mean they didn't have well, it doesn't mean they didn't have experience prior to going there.
Yeah, like when I went to fucking culinary school, I'd like fucking burn boiling water. That's my description of my cooking skills before then. But
All right, so Dooley,
You didn't burn up the dish pit, so that's something.
I would say that in order for you to live off of a nickel every time "damn it, Dooley" is said...
we raised it to a quarter.
We're working on the first one.
No, we went with the fucking nickel. That's where we started. We're going with the nickel. You would need, at a minimum, I'd say at least 2,500 people a day.
We're on TV now, so...
Just 2,500 people a day would have to say "damn it, Dooley" for you to survive
TV,
on that.
It's still, damn it, Dooley has never come up on TV yet.
Hopefully.
So far, in this adventure that we had.
Granted, I didn't account for 2 days off on a work week because I'm assuming this on a rough days of pay.
Yeah. So I mean, but I'm saying like with damn it, doolies there are no days off.
Let's just say it's 2,000 people a day. That's still a fuck ton of people. Like 2,000 times a day.
We don't even have that many followers.
Oh.
Maybe.
I mean, to get if you
between
took
the platforms.
between all the platforms we do.
But yeah, that's a fuck ton of people saying "damn it, Dooley" every day.
It's almost like the.
I want to get there. Don't get me wrong.
It looks like I got
Especially
my
if we
work
actually
cut out
did
for
get
me.
a nickel, that'd be dope. Like, hey,
It's
It
almost
looks like I have more
the-
work
you
cut
saw
out
when
for
they
me,
did the
so-
math for the toilet paper thing.
I got some fucking up to do. I'm
Yeah, for a
fucking.
family
You
of
got to go to
5.
church and be like, "Hail Satan, damn it,
Everybody
Dooley."
hoarded TVs, toilet paper. And everybody was hoarding the toilet paper and everything.
yeah.
Some dude actually did the math on it for like the big case and everything. For a family of 5, in order to use that much toilet paper in 14 days, it was each member of the family had to shit 189 times.
Are you talking about that dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Okay.
was like
Hold on.
189 times per day.
It was
Hold
like
on now,
tw-
because let's face it, women use toilet paper for fucking everything.
Yeah, I know.
Makeup, dabbing their face. Like since I have lived alone, I have probably bought toilet paper like 3 fucking times. Now I'm not gonna lie, I do go
Alex
to
just
Walmart.
jumps right in the shower.
I do go to
Waffle
Walmart,
stop that bitch.
and I buy like the fucking 36 roll count like big ass bag.
Yeah.
But I haven't done it since this shit started because I still have enough fucking toilet paper for
Yeah.
probably 3 weeks.
Well, it's like I live with a woman, but at the same
if,
time, like
if not 3 months.
she orders toilet paper maybe like 2 or 3 times a year because she buys it through Amazon and everything. So she gets the big cases and everything. That's why I'm like, shit.
I mean,
I
I
don't have
just
to worry about it.
I don't understand. Like even if I had 4 rolls of toilet paper in my house, like I'm not running to the store to get more.
I was laughing at 7-Eleven this morning.
About toilet paper,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I was talking shit about women in toilet paper, so yeah, all the shit. I go through a lot
All that
less
shit.
now that I live alone.
What's that shit called to roll?
That's because you're.
I don't know, not enough.
That's
It's not a lot.
You're not going through less. You're going through less because women. Obviously, women
fucker
use
got right in
more.
my face.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've seen women use toilet paper for fucking everything, makeup, you name it. Like, and not like, oh, let me take like one sheet
You're not shitting
and
this
like
shit.
dab my eye to smear, smudge my makeup. No, like they take like 16
24.
pieces, and it's like, do you really fucking need that much?
That's what it looks like.
14 of those sheets didn't touch shit. One touched your hand and one touched your face. There was just padding in the middle.
That is true.
That's 8
That's
rolls.
what cotton balls are for.
$24 for 8 rolls.
Anyway.
24 rolls.
44.
Oh, you looked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a toilet paper company out there who's ramping up because of they
They're not-
deliver toilet paper.
This is
They're
luxury
not
bath
accepting-
tissue, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
And it's a monthly delivery, so I'm assuming that like this isn't an order once. This is a like
so
you sign up
24
for.
24 rolls a month.
I mean, that seems like a lot of toilet paper to me.
Well,
That's
you
it's
live-
almost a roll a day. That is almost a roll of toilet paper a day.
Challenge accepted.
Who uses a roll of toilet paper a day?
Challenge accepted.
Julie.
Like,
All right, so
Do you
like,
just- do you
how
just-
many? What ply is this?
Do you
Like,
just
I
have a-
want to buy a roll just to see.
do you just have a cat
Triple
that
ply.
like
It's
constantly
triple ply.
pulls it
All right,
off the roll?
so it's what is
Natural and organic materials and forgiving on our most sensitive parts.
Like you
tastes
guys really gotta Google peach. Was it peachgoods.com?
Yeah.
Peachgoods.com. They have. Did they have other things other than toilet paper? Do they have paper towels? You could have just.
Well,
clicked
I
on-
think it's
yeah,
Oh,
you
sure.
I think it's
definitely
just
fucked that up.
peach luxury bath tissue.
No, but they have like a whole menu.
Oh, you're
A
right.
menu.
It says peach goods, so
Yeah,
this could be more
sold
than
out.
just.
Oh wow, they're sold out. Shit, people are hoarding online fucking expensive ass toilet paper. Click on the little hamburger stack over there.
I like. You know what? It's a good way to
What else do you got?
shop. See
Oh,
if
they have a
there's-
concierge.
This is luxury bath tissue, sir.
So really, they just sell
Just sell toilet paper.
So it's just toilet paper.
And they're sold out. Woo, no, look at that, woo.
Oh, so you, hold on. Go to deliver every 1 month. Can you change that to like deliver? No, it's only months. All
Change
right.
that one.
3 months.
So you could go to every 3 months. So all right, now 24 rolls might make a little
That
bit
makes
more
more
sense.
sense, but like again, I think I'd go through 24 rolls, like especially you fools coming over more than 24 rolls in 3 months.
Can't blame me.
But triple ply, and it does. They spend a lot of money embroidering those little peach-colored peaches on the toilet paper.
You know what? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go home and fucking like
Why do
number
we have Team Fat Kid toilet paper?
because I
Because
don't
I'm
want
a
anybody
nice
wiping
little-
their ass with our fucking Sid.
How about for vegan?
No.
But right now we can make a
no.
fortune.
No, our Team Fat Kid toilet paper will be like
One ply.
everything vegan sloganed. Like,
Oh, that's actually. You know what? I get.
and what is this picture? Oh yes, toilet paper. I'm so happy we have this toilet paper.
They're
It's like,
cradling like a
they
baby.
had a baby. Yeah. It's
Honey, what do you want to name it?
John.
Peaches. it's just like
Well, I mean,
crazy.
right about now, it's probably how people do look.
That's like us looking at a triple P.
They're selling it. They're selling toilet
I wanna
paper for
just-
99
I
cents
wanna
a
just-
roll
Can we
from
save
7-Eleven.
that photo so that we can Photoshop it later and like put something else in their hands? Anything else? Like we could put the most random shit in their hands.
Oh, we might get in trouble for that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Well, we'll look into that. But
We'll look into the rights.
I like the file name.
Yep.
So what we do is we make it, and we don't post it. So I got an
Just
idea.
call one of our
Okay.
friends. Just hey, you make a stupid image. Download me Medic real quick.
All right, so let's do this beer, and then we'll jump into another
Yeah. See,
topic.
it's hitting me too.
This one. There's IPA-ish, huh? Hoppy. What do you think, Dooley? It's got the hop notes, but it's got the color of like an ale or like a lager. I'm gonna.
Just hit me in the face.
Okay, somebody go.
I know what it is. Can't go.
IPA.
What?
IPA.
IPA. Thank you, Dennis.
6%. 48. I'll give it 3.
3 out of you for an IPA ain't bad.
You can go unfiltered IPA.
Oh, he's getting fancy.
6.7%. 60 IBU. I'll give it 4.
Just on.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say it's a double IPA. I think it's
Hey, Dennis.
7.5.
6 for 6 the last 2 days.
I think the IBUs aren't that like it's got a little. I'm gonna say it's like a 45. And I'll give it a 3.
All right. So
A little warm for my taste.
Cancer.
I don't know what to tell you. There's no ice in this cooler.
We have ice packs. Oh shit! It's El Guapo.
Fucking
This is O'Connor's El Guapo Agave IPA. It is. I'm on the wrong side of the bottle. Hold on. 7.5% at 70 IBUs.
Whoa.
Jason, you nailed the percentage dead on. 7.5. But everybody went low on those IBUs. Dooley
It's
came in the
not-
closest at
See, I
60.
think maybe
These
the
are good.
agave because it's sweeter.
Sweet and kind of hides it a
Yeah,
little bit.
hides the IBU. Like
Yeah, 70 IBUs.
because like when you
7.5%.
drink it, like the reason why I went to the 7.5% is like because like that when beers start getting really high in IBU they tend to get sweeter because like the unfermented yeast, like the leftovers, and like it just makes it like they ran out of like they died before the sugar was consumed, and that's what made me think that it was a higher. There is a process that goes on in here that you would,
Do they have a story on their shit or anything?
Not on the bottle.
Okay.
well we all know
El Guapo. Sorry, it's very tiny. El Guapo, which translated means the handsome one, looks sexy, smells beautiful, and tastes great. It's a medium-bodied, agave-infused Indian pale ale with a grassy citrus note of sweet caramel that finishes with a smooth but strong bitterness.
So was I. Where do you have to be a double IPA? Like over 8?
I believe it is 8 or over.
Do we walk those fingers? But I believe, because like there's.
I believe it's 8 or
Because
over.
double and imperial are the same thing, right? And then
Yes.
triple.
I don't think there's another name for triple to my knowledge.
Okay, so
I there's not too many triple
double
IPAs that I know
double
of.
imperial. Like it's okay, hold on.
Also called Imperials, this uniquely American style.
Like I just want to, like, I know we've been down this road before, and I can't remember what makes a difference.
Can you click on that, Dooley?
Wait, the part that says what makes it. What's the difference?
I only got the blurb. I didn't get the whole thing. So, yeah, but I need the story. Stop looking at your beer. No one can see that you're talking about Stone on there.
So is Stone IPA a double?
They make them.
Well, I mean, I know they make a double Stone IPA, but like the regular IPA is just an IPA.
Go back. This is not what we need. This got into like pale ales and shit. Keep scrolling down. Maybe it'll branch them all out. I think it's just gonna do IPAs. Keep going.
Double IPA.
Doubles on doubles. Oh, fuck you, pop-up ad.
Hey, man,
I
It
know.
has grits,
that's
man.
how we ended up on the Great Food Truck race.
I know.
It has grits too.
I didn't want it right now.
What if it was like the Great Food Truck?
So these usually use double or even triple the amount of hops, but also add more malts to balance. I'm assuming it's more about how much hop
How
goes
much they
into
hop
it, as opposed to. Well, I'm assuming the more hop you put into it, the higher the ABV ends up. That doesn't necessarily make sense, though.
Okay, so my next topic is going back to the culinary like student, and like now I want to bring in the TV chef side, like because bringing in the culinary student, and then like you're watching TV and these people are teaching you how to cook, and then they season their entire batch of ground beef to make a burger. Like you can't taste that. And I only know this because I've done it, and I stopped doing it because I fucked up. Like I was like, this amount needs this much seasoning, and then the entire batch is salty as shit. Like, so, like, first off, don't season your fucking ground beef when you're making a blend. And me personally, I'm anti-binder. I think it's a resting process that needs to be done instead of the binder. Because, like with our burgers, we don't put anything in there but beef. Well, bacon, pork. Okay, we don't put anything in there but meat. Like we're not using eggs. We're not using breadcrumb as a binder, because like I believe it doesn't need to be there, and like it's a texture thing or whatever. And like we've talked about this before.
I think everybody's going to agree with you on burgers. Is when you get into like meatballs and shit, the more people use binders. But no, you are against binders tonight. Yeah,
I'm against binders and fucking damn near everything. I think if you rest it long enough, the fat will.
I don't know anyone these days that puts binders in burgers.
I mean, I just watched a show the other day, and they threw fucking eggs and breadcrumb in their damn burger, and like.
I've seen it done, but like, I can't think of anyone that I know or like any restaurant that
she used to work
does
for
it
you.
that way.
I know when I used to work for you.
Okay, that's great. Did I ever eat a burger?
I
I'm
don't
sure
think
that
so.
sounds great.
I don't think you did. But,
No, I don't.
yeah.
I usually don't hang out with a lot of the people I
Yeah.
work with, so that probably doesn't mean shit to
And
me.
hence
But
here you are at a table full of people you used to work with.
used to.
Fun facts. But I mean, we did sit.
There are few people that I will hang
We
out
did
with.
sit after work for months.
This
going
is very
through
true.
beers.
Here's another thing, and I think you can relate to this. Dooley, you may be able to at this point. Dennis, you're in too small a community of a work group there to. You might be able to relate this to your military experience. As a manager, you don't hang out with a lot of people except other managers. Like,
No.
you
Yeah,
can have one or
usually.
two people on your crew that you're cool with, like your kitchen guys or your front of the house staff or whatever, but, like, hanging out with those people is really, like, a liability. Like, favoritism comes into play, and this, that, and the other, and people's
You
perception.
start saying
and-
something you shouldn't to someone.
well, even like again, a bad inside joke at work turns into something completely different. Like, so hanging out with other managers is a lot safer, and that's why you and I hang out all the time. Like, think about Matt Bobian; he didn't come out often. Like,
Not often, no.
Missy
but
Man.
He was closing.
Yeah, miss you, man.
Yeah, we should call him.
Actually, I think I spoke to him like 3 weeks ago. And we should. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's easier to hang out with other managers.
Like, at the old establishment, like, I came up from there. Dish, fry, grill, and then finally manager. So, there was kind of just like, what the fuck ever. But now, the hotel, it's kind of like, you buddy with, like, some of the employees, but then it's like,
I mean, you could be cool at work, but how many people do you hang out with outside of work or after work? In the case, I know you guys can't, but like after work at the bar, or
this is it.
I don't know if you guys like smoke a cigarette before you leave together or something.
No,
you don't smoke cigarettes. So
I used to live with my boss,
like,
but
you want to have a spit? You want to have a dip?
We don't have to spit. We're gonna go out there and spit for 15 minutes.
I used to live with my boss, so it's like, after doing that, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, all right.
You know, when I'm at work, we're at work. When I'm off work,
I'm off work.
leave me alone.
Yeah. Honestly, the only person that I work with that I hang out with is Dooley.
And by the way, before we get into another subject, just when you're talking about burgers and shit, just this came to my head.
Well, would you like to scroll down again?
Yeah. So Dooley just pulled up. What the fuck, bro?
That's what I was thinking.
Long leg burger.
Yeah.
Does that even
take
count as
they
a
didn't
burger?
Take the bones out. That's not a burger. They didn't take the bones out. Like, you're gonna have to deconstruct that whole thing in order to. I mean, there's nothing against frog legs. They're delicious.
I mean, it's not like they call a fucking soft shell crab a fucking soft shell crab burger.
Okay, so I can
The cronut burger.
I can get behind that one.
Well, I mean, again, it's a donut.
Yeah.
Well,
Better than brioche.
See, to me, man, it's the same
The
fucking
Braille
thing.
burger.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
That's cool, but that
Whippies,
takes
huh?
a lot of fucking time. And who's paying the person
For the
to put
seeds,
sesame
yeah.
seeds in Braille on your burger?
I want to know what it says though.
Right here.
100% pure beef burger made for you.
Hey,
I was
man.
almost kind of hoping it would say like, lettuce, tomato, ketchup with it.
Holy shit.
Jesus, no, that's...
That's fat kid
That's
right
fat
there.
kid right there, yeah.
That's a big ass burger.
Quadruple bite.
That's a lot of fucking onion too.
Is that from
Heart Attack Grill,
Heart Attack Grill?
Yeah.
See, how do you eat that though? I mean, like, yes, I'll make it, and like
Everything is cooked
it's
in lard.
It's a gimmicky thing, like like when we took like all
Yeah.
the leftover patties, we made that tall ass fucking 50-50 burger or 40-30-30.
No one can
Fuck is
fucking
the top
finish
of
it.
that?
Mario mushroom burger.
Okay, it looks cool. I'll give them that. But I mean, like, what are those little things on top?
Green dye with
Circles of cheese.
I mean,
Might
as
as
soon
well
as
say
as soon as you
probably
said
Parmesan.
mushroom burger, the butcher's out.
Yeah.
Like, we just throw it at him and see what happens.
Ramen burger.
See, I do want to attempt this
Mac and
because
cheeseburger.
But they're using ramen.
they're using
no, it looks
ramen
like they're using
noodles
linguine or something like.
or spaghetti.
Noodles.
Oh,
Spaghetti
yeah,
noodles,
otherwise, yeah.
and fucking scallions.
No,
That's it.
It's probably ramen.
That's
Because it cooks
Yeah,
fast.
so I've seen that on TV.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they need a palate.
all right. How many times did they make the one that you just scrolled past? The 777-pound burger. Like, is that like something that
You
do?
can order that for like parties.
Yeah.
They have like so they
Parties
basically
of what?
they
That's exactly my. I'm
100
like
usually 100 or
how
more.
how how.
So they bake it in a pizza oven. and
100
then
or
they
more,
have-
Dooley. You would have to have like 1,000 people to finish that fucking thing.
So they bake it in a pizza deck oven, and then they had this custom piece built that goes like so when you have the deck laid down, like the door open because it won't fit all the way in.
They're
sticks
moving
out.
it on a fucking pallet.
That's a pallet jackser
Yeah.
on a pallet. So they had to
The
actually-
burger's on a pallet.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they literally like had this custom piece welded so that they can put it on the oven because it sticks out and so it'll
Cover the
heat
whole
and, like-
thing.
I love
and then they
this
still have
dude's
to
face.
rotate it halfway through cooking.
I don't doubt it, but I mean that thing's.
But again, like the binder and that shit is ridiculous. Like they have like some like fucking
Well,
like,
all right.
a case of eggs.
You
going
got to
on.
give. All right, first off, anything that big, I'm surprised it's like standing up under its own weight. I don't think no binder would hold.
But like when you see them cut it, it looks like a dry ass meatloaf. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look appetizing to me at all.
I believe you there, but it's fucking impressive.
Okay.
I mean, can we do 1,000-pound cheeseburger?
Yorkie
No, see,
pug.
that's what I was going to say. You need to just shut the fuck up. Because just because it looks impressive,
I mean, can we break a Guinness Book of World Record?
no, you cannot. There's your answer.
So, Yorkie pud pudding. You know what I'm trying to say.
No.
Yorkie pud
I
burger.
thought she couldn't hear you because she's not wearing earphones. She can't hear you.
I know. You shot.
What
is
the
that?
fuck is that?
The red chicken burger.
Nah, fuck, man.
Burger King Japan just gets it.
Okay, that's different.
Red cheese. All right.
Oh.
All right. This
The
is
whole
The whole damn
this
Yeah,
farm
this
burger.
is definitely taking it way
this is
far
fun
off
and all.
topic.
Julie, hit the volume
That
on the
shit
news.
looks
Huh?
good,
Let's see what the fuck
I'd
happens.
never be able to eat it, but
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh god.
It's the 100 episode.
what?
You gotta
You're gonna have to headphone up for this one.
see if he even answers.
It's more of where is he when he answers that worries me.
I understand why. Oh, come on. Answer.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh, we're gonna get a voicemail.
Fuck.
Well, you might want to.
Sorry that you missed me. Leave a message, and God bless.
He doesn't say his name.
At the
Oh,
tone,
you said
please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Shit.
Yo, Steele. We're calling you from the podcast. Say hello, everyone.
Hi, Steele.
Fuck you, Steele.
So,
Why bringing up bullshit?
This is our 100th episode. We really thought you would answer, so you should probably call us back soon. All right, we'll talk to you later. That's
He gets mad at you whenever you don't answer the phone for him.
Well,
He's called at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, he calls me at 4 a.m., dude.
Avocado, bacon, cheese, Doritos, egg, fish sticks, garlic bread, ham, Italian sausage patty,
Sausage body.
sausage patty, jalapenos, Krispy Kreme donut, lettuce, macaroni and cheese, noodles, onion rings, pepperoni.
It's supposed to be queso blanco.
Oh yeah,
Well,
queso blanco dip, ramen noodles, spinach, turkey burger, Singer bratwurst, veal, parmesan, waffle.
So they just went through the entire...
Coconut.
The
Alphabet.
whole
It's called the
burger.
alphabet burger. They have something from every letter. I just want to know, does it go in that order? Because it doesn't look like it.
It doesn't know.
Again, like, what size skewer do you need for that shit? Like, see, like, this is more, like,
I like that.
like, yeah, I mean, Julie could probably eat that.
4 pound burger with 4 fried eggs. I mean, that's...
You can put Julie up to that and see if he can do it.
I'll try.
You realize that we
The
don't we
beer
don't win these
battered burger
challenges.
hater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is just a deep fried burger. Does that say Denny's?
No,
Denny's.
Beer Barrel
Denny's
Pub.
beer barrel
Oh.
pub.
It's down the street
yeah.
from Penn State. Dude, they make like a 10-pound burger. They make a 20-pound burger.
Whoa.
Well, that's purple.
Is it ube?
Yeah.
Literally the purple burger.
Okay. Good job
Cooper's-
on making it
Cooper's
purple.
Chow Hound Burger Wagon. Is that a food truck?
Alligator burger.
I mean, that's easy enough.
Again, though, I feel like just because it's not even on a burger bun.
So they offer stuff. Mac
Okay.
and cheese inside.
All right, so let's get we're just scrolling through
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
now, Dooley, do me a favor.
Ooh,
Search what defines a burger
deep fried double.
while
Twinkie
Jason looks at a topic.
Well,
Or do you already have one?
I do, but it requires Julie too,
Well,
because
a particular variation of a hamburger with an additional or substitute ingredients. So I guess you can't. Well, that's a veggie burger. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
what
bullshit.
the fuck?
damn it, Julie.
Okay, now we can definitely leave this page because now that upset me.
Okay, so I wanted so the hotel Julie and I work in, a lot of the staff believe it to be haunted.
Yes.
And I was going to throw a couple stories around about it, but I wanted to know, Dooley, have you encountered any weird shit?
I feel like it's more the whole I'm there alone, so I feel like I see shit.
I
Sort of
also
thing.
should clarify: have you encountered any weird shit other than Jason?
A couple people that I work with.
Just because he's small, white, and bald. Like
But it'll be like,
Killing the game.
like I'll be sitting at the buffet in the morning.
it's Cash. Oh wait, it's just Jason.
I'll be sitting at the buffet in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, and like at the front door, like I'll see what I think is something, but it's usually nothing. It's like just I feel like I see a shadow, but then again, I kind of just do the same movement, rock myself back and forth for a second. I'm like, okay, it's just the fucking that mango scent thing at the host stand. Like it's just popped up just enough to make it look like it's something there. So like it freaks you out for a second, then you're like, oh, I'm just stupid. But
I mean, that's good given, but continue.
but me personally, no, I haven't seen or heard anything. So
All right, so I'm gonna tell a couple stories about things that other people witnessed, and then I'll talk about one that I physically witnessed with someone else present. And I think that validates things a lot. Like when someone else is there and witnesses the same thing you're witnessing at the same time.
This whole discussion is gonna get philosophical after this shit.
All right, so I mean, like, you know, people have been there a long time. They've seen some things, you know, and come to find out, like, the restaurant is built from, like, reclaimed brick from, like, an old Norfolk, I was going to say distillery, but that's not right, a dairy farm. All right, so they, the entire inside of the restaurant is all brick. And they would see shit. Like, people have been there, like, you know, like, one of our bartenders has been there for, like, 32 years. And she's, like, telling me the story. She was like, you know, like, the glasses move. Like, they'll, like, she's like, you'll be standing here, like, setting up, and then all of a sudden, like, the glasses just start, like, clinking together. You put a glass somewhere and you run back to the kitchen to do something, you come back and the glass has been moved. One of the things she was closing down, the restaurant was closed, and she said that she saw a lady, like, standing off to the side of the bar, and she was like, "Can I help you?" And as the lady turned around, she disappeared in front of her. Like, that's, like, some crazy shit. Other bartenders have said, like, you know, they're in the back office, doing, like, the paperwork, and they can hear people roll.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for...
I wanted to know what she was about to search the web for. It wasn't my fucking search, so whatever it was about to be was about to be real good.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it off for a second.
Then he turned around and disappeared. All right, Slender Man story, guys.
No, so, like, they were like, you know, it's probably the banquet staff rolling the silverware, and they're like, yo, we're the only two here, and they're, like, in the back, you know, like, when you're talking about a hotel that's, you know,
down the hallway
huge.
To the right, walk the corridor, follow the office.
Yeah,
like,
you got to go a long way.
It's like going to the bathroom in school. You know, you got like 4 hallways to get through.
So, like, just like one of the stories that that happened to me, like the one that sticks out the most in my mind is like, so the banquet manager and myself, we have to go, like, one of the functions going on. They're like, oh, we need more chairs. We're like, no problem, we'll go get chairs. The banquet manager's like, yo, I totally got these stashed in this room. And he's like, what is? It's like right here. Like, we'll just shoot over here. We'll grab them. We'll come back. Like, no problem. So this room that we're going into has 3 doors. All 3 doors are locked from the outside, so you can't get in. So I walked up and I stuck my key in the door and went to turn it, and it wouldn't unlock. I was like, oh, there's something wrong with my key. He walks to the second door, which has like a little partition between the 2 doors, and he turns his key. He's like, I got it. And like, so I pull my key out of the lock and I turn the corner, like walking in behind him. And as I'm walking and as we're passing the partition, I see like this dude walk past where I just had to, like, my key wouldn't work. He's wearing a brown suit, and I was like, oh, well, maybe he was just in the room, like, using the phone in a quiet place. Homeboy's in the room, watching the door close that I couldn't unlock. And he spun around and looked at me, and I'm looking at him, and because we know the doors are locked. And he saw the door close, and he looks at me, and he's like, what the fuck? And, like, I like, saw the dude walk past me. And then I stopped, and I took a step back to look back, and there was no one in the fucking hallway. And he's looking at me, and, like, I was like, fuck it, dude, let's get these chairs and get the fuck out of here. Like, it's like, so, like, when he's standing in the room watching the door close that I couldn't unlock, which my key works perfectly fine everywhere. For that one moment, my key wouldn't work. And then that transition, like, and I'm talking, like, we're a few feet.
Right.
Like, we're talking about like a 5-foot transition of like where I was to where I was standing, where I saw the dude walk out of that door and I heard the door close. He's in the room watching the door close. and freaking the fuck out because he's standing in the middle of the fucking room. And I was like, let's get the fucking key. Let's get the keys. Like, sorry, let's get the chairs and let's get the hell out of here. But, like, that validation right there, like, that...
It wasn't just you.
Yeah, like, the look on his face was like, yo.
What the fuck is happening?
Like, and I was like, I just saw a dude, and, like, he's not there. Like, there's no way he, like, unless he was, like, at a full sprint, like, running back to his fucking party, like... I mean, and we're talking about in the time frame of a couple seconds. And then we've had cooks like tell us stories about, like, you know, when they're walking and like one partition of the hotel is all glass, and he was saying, like, he was walking through, you know, it's dark. He was like coming back from a smoke break, and like he saw a lady in a white gown like walk behind him as he's like looking at her reflection in the glass, and obviously he turned around and goes, see her, like, to help her, like, are you looking for something? And he was like, there's no one back here. He's like, I saw the reflection in the glass behind me, and he's like, I turned around to go help her.
And there's no one there.
And there's no one there. Same cook. He was like, dude, one night, he's like, I was closing down in the kitchen, and he was like...
So this ghost is obviously a foodie.
You know, it's only on this side of the building, I guess. But, so, he's like, I was in the kitchen, and closing down. Like, he's like, I'm scrubbing the grill. And he's like, you know, the stainless steel window with the heat lamps. He's like, all of a sudden, he's like, I just hear, like, banging on it. He's like, shit is moving. Like, dude, like, someone's pounding on it. Like, they're looking for fucking french fries. And, and he, like, spins around, and he's like, there's no one fucking there, dude. And he's like, you know, the plates that are stacked, they're all like, ding, 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 ding. Like, he's like, it's like vicious bounding on the fucking stainless steel counter or shelving, whatever you want to fucking call it, under the heat lamp. And so he truly fucking believes the place is haunted. My bartenders truly believe the place is haunted. I've only had the one experience until 2 nights ago, and this is why, like, I brought it up. So, Dooley, you know, like, I'm walking the first floor, which is completely vacant. Like, it's the next floor to get renovated. They're only, like, our top floors are done. They're working on 2 floors. They're like, we're not going to put people in the unrenovated rooms when we have 3 solid floors of newly renovated rooms. So everyone's up. So there's, 3 floors that are done and 2 floors that are being done now. And then the first floor is like the old stuff. And so I'm walking the first floor, ensuring, like, all the exterior doors are locked, you know, because I'm trying to get the hell out of here, man. I just got to make sure that, like, all these doors are locked.
Checklist.
Yeah, it's the checklist. Like, walk the property and, like, make sure the doors are locked before I leave. And, like, you can only get in if you have the key.
Right.
And so I walk down, like, so it's, like, shaped like a T. So you walk down a long corridor that has rooms on both sides. And then when you get to, like, this little open area where there's an elevator and, like, the ice machine and shit, and then it tees off. So there's, like, 70 rooms on the floor or something like that? 60, 70 rooms. So, like, it tees off in both directions, and there's obviously doors on both sides. So I'm, like, walking, and, like, I cut the corner, and I hear this screaming. Like, not like a person. Like, almost like the best way I could describe it is like a falcon.
Okay.
Like that screeching. And I turn the corner, and it hits me, and I stop. And I turn around, and I hear it again. And it's like, well, where is it coming from? Like, so, like, I'm walking down the hallway, and, like, I'm starting to get, like, that weird feeling, like, some bad shit's about to happen. But it's like, you're also alone in the back of a building. The closest person to you is probably, like, a quarter mile away. It's like, so I'm like, fuck, even, like, at a dead sprint, it's going to take me 2 minutes to get there. Let's be honest, I'm fat. Like, it's like, I mean, that's just bad math, but I don't know. And like, so I walked down to the end, and like, I opened the door and I checked to make sure that like all the push bars are up and like everything's locked. And now I'm at the end of this hallway, and I come out of the stairwell, and I'm looking down this daunting ass hallway that goes like, I gotta go all the way to the other side. I get about halfway and I hear it again. I was like, fuck this shit. I pulled out my phone and I turned on the camera, and I was like, I'm gonna be like on like one of these TV shows or some shit.
I'm gonna be on TNT.
Like, yeah, like I was like, no, bitch. Like, if I keep hearing this shit, and I was like, now, like I'm at least gonna try to catch it audibly. And I'm walking this hallway, and it takes like 2 fucking minutes to walk from one end to the other. I'm at halfway, so it takes me 2 minutes to get the other side. And I'm walking, and I keep hearing noises, and I keep fucking turning around, and I keep looking, and I keep looking, and I was like, fuck, man, there's. And I'm like, at least it's if I disappear, my phone might be left on the ground, and someone's like, oh, Melissa, unlock that, and let's see what the last. Oh, there's a video. Oh, well, it makes sense. Anyway, no, he disappeared. He was eaten by demons. Whatever. So like I turned the corner, and like I kept hearing it, and I kept stopping.
Get the plump one.
But like the sound never. The sound...
Can I eat him?
Can I eat him?
Fuck me. Shouldn't have ate that 40, 30, 30. Like, that last one was too many.
It smells like bacon.
He can't run. It's fine.
He's sweating bacon grease. He's going to be so delicious. He's already basted. Anyway, like, oh, and pickled on the inside. I like that. It's a nice balance of flavor. So I turn the corner, and like I'm walking, like through like it's like a breezeway. It's like connecting the two buildings. It's like where you like it's a glass walkway where like you can cut through and like go to the pool and things like that.
The little breezeway.
And like I hear it again. I hear it like twice while I'm like walking. Like in my mind, I'm in escape mode. Like, oh, check those doors. I'm walking toward the person.
I'm walking towards safety.
Yeah, like the other person at work.
The other person that's probably weaker than me.
Yeah.
But I'm walking towards safety.
Yeah, I'm walking towards someone else who's gonna witness my demise. And like I spin around and like, okay, little backstory. Like I've been at work alone in the kitchen for a while, and like I keep seeing shit out of the corner of my eye. It's like, it's not like a. She's just in that shit.
Yeah, it's so clear too.
She really wanted those fucking French fries. She really wanted them. Like, did you post the pictures of the?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys know she was in the middle freezer.
Yeah. Well, that's the right freezer.
Yeah, the right freezer. That's where all her snacks are.
Left freezer, right freezer, deep freezer.
So at work, like I've been seeing shit like out of the corner of my eye, like a lot. And I don't know, like what Dooley was saying, like the fact that you're there alone.
You start seeing shit.
I start like seeing movement, and then like I was doing something, and I was like toward the back of the kitchen, and then I heard someone digging in the ice machine. And like we have 3 ice machines, so the first one, like closest, looking at Dooley, the closest one to the banquet hallway.
Yeah.
And like I'm back by the
office.
By the office, by the big ice machine. And I was like, well, shit, who's back here? And I walk over there, and there's no one fucking there. And I was like, oh, I guess they got their shit already. Hopefully. And but I keep seeing, like, these, it's not a shadow, I don't want to say, but I just see, like, almost like a black line just move. Oh, there he is. There he is. Yeah, are we good?
Yeah.
Is that Steele? Can you hear me?
Hey,
Why you FaceTiming me, fool?
that's what we did last time, fucker.
Well, no, I'm accepting it right now. Hold on.
It's kind of funny because she's.
What's up, bitch?
Hey, bitch.
Were you drinking? You drinking Rolling Rock?
He always drinks Rolling
He's
Rock.
always drinking Rolling Rock.
They on sale again, right? You on lockdown? Or no, you're essential people.
I'm essential people.
Yeah, you're definitely essential.
Well, welcome back to the podcast, Steele. I'm gonna like just turn you around a little bit, say hello to everybody. And so
What's up, you dirty bitches?
this is our 100th episode,
It's
and we
fitting.
thought it was only right to call you.
Well, yeah, because he was in episode 50, so...
Yeah, he was in episode 50, so now here you are again. I mean, I know we called you before, and that was just like a test run. So,
Are you guys actually on right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like live. Like,
No, we're just bullshitting.
Yeah, no, we're just hanging out, talking into microphones.
Bringing a bullshit.
Bringing up bullshit.
Hey, speaking of old shit,
Here we go.
I was on the fucking can yesterday when you guys went live. I tried to take a picture and show it to you.
Oh.
Luckily, we wouldn't have seen it.
Melissa would have.
Yeah, the producer would have.
Hey, that's why the producer's job is lucky.
Not if you would send that picture.
If you consider that lucky. Jesus.
Oh, very lucky.
Yeah. So, how the fuck was your week, bro?
What's that?
How's your week?
Man, it's only a fucking Monday.
How was your week?
How was your week last week? Let's start there.
And I'm about to break out the fucking whiskey already.
No. So it's one of those weeks. Was that the whiskey?
Nah, koozie.
Oh, I like it. Here's mine.
Well, fucking, yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Yo. Look at this one. I got this koozie. Shit. I got the hiccups.
This is my killing koozie.
Dude, it's magnetic.
It will
Oh,
hold
shit.
a
It'll
full
hold
beer.
it'll hold a full beer.
Like
Damn.
it won't slide down.
It will spin.
Yeah, you found that out.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. The 805.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what have you been doing at work? I mean, I know like this whole shit like fire safety. Oh, Superman. He's got a Superman.
I'm really hoping that still is koozie.
Uh-huh.
No, that's his underoos.
It's a tattoo. You don't want to see it.
Yeah, that's not a koozie.
That's what we call it these days, a koozie. So, like, what have you been doing?
Man, it's actually been it's been frustrating because some jobs we get to, and like we
And
have
they make you work?
lined up, planned for like months in advance, and we'll show up to the job and we're like, "Hey, we're here to do the fire test," you know, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, we forgot to call you.
Oh, shit.
We need to reschedule."
We're shut down.
Motherfucker, man. There were some days last week I was only working like 2-3 hours a day.
2-3 hours a day. That's all you got to say? Like, or you're drinking a beer? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was it.
2-3 hours a day. That's all I
you
gotta say.
cut me mid-drink, bro.
Is there
Mid-fucking gulp.
ever a time not mid drink?
I mean, he does work.
Yeah,
What did he say?
that's in between drinking, right?
He's over there. Can you see him?
I can see Alex. I just can't hear him.
Oh,
You can't hear Alex?
No.
I wonder if we're running straight through your phone. That'd be weird.
You can hear him?
I can hear him.
Can you hear Julie and Dennis?
Hello.
Hi.
Barely.
Well, shit. Maybe this doesn't work.
Turn your fucking volume up then.
I don't know.
Oh, we'll find out
Well,
later.
we'll figure it out.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't fucking think of that already.
Well, you never know. You are kind of old.
Oh, they're saying you're old now.
Oh, I'm fucking old. Fucking Lewis is older than I am.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
Yeah, why are you bringing up bullshit, bro?
See how? See? You starting to fucking catch on.
Yeah.
This sucks. I thought you could hear everybody. How can you only hear me?
Because he's on FaceTime right now instead of Dan.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that's probably why.
Yeah, you're on FaceTime. We're going to turn you off FaceTime so that
Stupid.
we can all hear you.
Stupid.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to switch to a regular... I don't know how to do that shit.
Hold up.
Call
Yeah,
him.
you turn it off. You fixed this. You did this.
It's his fault.
It's good to see you, though. Oh, you paused it. I don't know if he can still hear us.
Wait, hold on.
Dude, just call
Hey.
it. Just call me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking end it and then call in.
Okay. Boop. You're gone. All right, so Steele's about to call right back in and like see if this works better. Damn it, you're still FaceTiming me. How about I call him?
There you go.
Evidently, he only knows how to FaceTime. There, nope, he's still FaceTiming.
Is that Steele?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still FaceTime. What is wrong with you?
It still fucking says fake every time I press.
All right, let me call you. How about that?
You click voice call. So do I not FaceTime?
Yeah, okay.
I voice call.
Just tap the number. Everyone can hear?
Yeah.
Well, it's not whether we can hear
Hey,
him.
why does it work with your shit, but it doesn't work with my shit?
Well, here's the
because-
thing. Does it work? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
All
now.
right.
All right.
Hello.
You guys entertain Steele real fast.
No,
Hello, lad.
no FaceTime. Got it.
Hello, Poppet.
So Steele.
What's up?
Hi.
Really? That's where you're at. All right. So, Steele, I know you drive a lot for work, buddy. Like, how is it nice? Like, are the roads clear?
Oh man, dude, it's so fucking clear. I seen fucking the 405 is like a fucking ghost town right now.
I was gonna say, I know that you've driven 3 hours for work and stuff, and so has your drive time been cut down significantly?
Dude, I can make it from my house to work in an hour and 20 minutes.
And what's that usually for you?
About 2:45.
Damn.
So easily cut it in half. I mean, that's definitely got to be nice. Are you getting more sleep?
No. Drinking time picked up drastically though.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably just a normal cause of events right there. Like, I got more time. Do I want to go to bed earlier? Nah.
But well, I don't know if it's attributed to drinking or procrastination, but yeah, because I look at the time. I got fucking 20 minutes. I can fucking get a quick nap in.
Oh well, welcome to quarantine time. It's nap time all the time.
So what about you guys? I mean, you guys done like a setback at work or what? Are you guys just doing like pickup and to-go orders only?
My restaurant is closed. Dennis the Butcher is still open and
Yeah,
constantly running out of food.
Yes.
Um,
Nonstop.
And the hotel is essential, I guess.
They're neither one of them are currently in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, right now, dude, I'm doing your job. Well, I'm fixing shit.
I have been pushed to helping maintenance, not maintenance, renovations.
So Dooley's no longer the sous chef. He's in construction, and I'm in the repair business. I plunge toilets and change batteries and light bulbs, and I drive the van to the airport.
Nice.
Ballin'. I mean, it's something.
Hey, I was like, will you do this? I will do whatever keeps me employed.
Yeah. I'll do whatever if I can bring home a paycheck. How about that?
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to be a team player and get paid.
And get paid. That's the crucial part.
You want to be a team player? Yeah. Do you not want to get paid? I'm going to go home.
Bitch, wash some towels. Okay.
I'm washing towels. I'll do that.
You want me to do laundry? I got you. Show me how to work these big ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, those are like the dryers are like bigger than refrigerators. Like they're huge.
The dryers at the hotel are like the size of both of your fucking refrigerators.
Yeah.
God damn.
You can fit Dilly in one.
No, it's like I would say
Yeah.
like the barrel,
and me.
like
Let's go have
the
fun.
barrel,
The
the
drum.
dryer barrel, the drum.
The drum.
You could. I'm trying to think of something that everyone would. Shit, like you could do like 4 loads of like a normal dryer, at least 4 loads at one time. Like that's not even big enough, is it?
I'm not thinking so.
Like, when you
Not-
think-
not-
like,
if
when
you're
you-
talking about 2 fridges, I'm looking at these fridges
Okay,
right now,
yeah.
and I'm like, that's like
Yeah,
probably
the drum,
6
the
dryers.
drum. Like, all right, so like if you go to like the laundromat and they got like a big dryer,
Yeah.
like it's like 4 of those.
God damn.
Well, I mean, they're fucking sheets and fucking comforters and shit. Like, you gotta be able to wash and dry. The washing machines are fucking Debo as hell. Like, but, so, what else you got going on? I mean, I saw you post some pictures with a bunch of old dudes. Who are they?
This is new coworkers on the.
You're gonna have to wait till I get drunk.
Uh-oh.
So, like, what, in 2 minutes?
Ooh.
Well, no, this is only beer number 1.
You got to remember, it's only 6 o'clock there, 6:30.
Oh, that's right. You just got off work.
6:30. Yep.
So, I mean, what'd you do today? How many
So-
cancellations did you have?
We had none today.
Oh, so how many places did you go?
We went to West LA first, and then we went to North Hollywood. Then we went out to Pasadena. And then we went to Van Nuys. And then we went to Burbank.
Well, isn't that where the shop is? The shop's in Burbank, right? So
Yeah.
you finish the day close to the shop. I like the idea.
Yeah. That's the way the boss hooks it up. Most of the times he doesn't, though.
All right, so you can't play the game with us, but we're about to play a round of Hops Roulette real fast. This beer is an ale. It's a 5.6. I think the bitterness in it is like I'm going to say it's a 42, and I will give it a 3.5.
Am I supposed to guess the name of it?
I know. I do want you to give, just fucking throw out some random numbers, Steele,
Let's
because
see how
if you
close you
nail
can
one,
get.
I'm just going to be shits and giggles. So
All right, so I'm going to describe the beer to you. It is amber in color. It looks almost like the same color as like a sculpin. And I'm just using that because that's something that I know you can relate to. It's kind of got like a creamy malty flavor, so that's why I went with ale. But it doesn't have the hops like a sculpin does. Like it's not, and so just throw some shit out.
just real quick, Steele. He went ale 5.6, 42 IBUs.
And don't forget that I'm always wrong.
So throw some random shit at me. Throw some random shit at me, Steele. What you got?
I'm pretty solid on this ale thing.
Well, I would say Stone, but Stone's not an ale.
Well, you don't have to guess the
You're
brand.
goddamn right.
You just have to give me numbers. We'll go ale because I mean, following Jason's really your only option on that. So let's hope he's right. We'll go ale. But give me a
Let
rant.
him go last so that he can see what everyone else thinks it is.
Okay.
And then he can probably win from California.
I have no idea what they're drinking. I still got it right.
Ultimate social distance.
Yes.
All right, Dennis, you want to go?
All right.
Go with an amber ale.
See, Steele, I told you it was an ale.
5.9. 38. And I give it a 4.
Dooley.
I'm going to be a little bit different. Brown ale. I'm going to go with a 6.5.
Steele just called it
And
an ale.
a 20 IBU. I'm going to give it a 4. It's not bad.
Steele called it an ale.
No, I'm telling Steele to call it out.
Oh.
You go, and then we'll let Steele go after you. And then you can read whatever, give him, what everyone said the style was, and then what everyone, so he can pick something in that range, and let's see how close he can get.
All right, this one's getting a little tough. I'm gonna go with amber ale as well. I'm agreeing with Dennis on this. I'm gonna give it a 5.7. I'm gonna give it 28 IBUs. I'm gonna give it a 3. So everybody on style went with some kind of an ale. Steele, you got
So pick a style. Everybody said some kind of ale. They said amber ale.
brown ale,
brown ale.
and just ale.
So I'm going to go with.
And
I'm
IPA.
going to go with.
You guys are all fucking wrong.
I'm going to go IPA. 6.1% and 46 ABUs.
And on a scale of 1 to 5, how good do you imagine this beer being?
5.
It's so good, dude.
It's
so
a winner. All right.
All right, let's see how close you got.
All right. So this is.
It's an IPA.
It's a fucking IPA.
Yes, Steele, you did it.
Damn.
Steele gets a point.
This is Devil's Backbones Camp Cans Cashmere Hop IPA. I have to admit it's a little warm. It might be unfair to the beer. It is a tropical and intensely citrus IPA.
Did you get the citrus? Steele, did you get the citrus in that?
I sent something of it.
It's kind of sad to say that he came in second closest to ABV. He is almost a full percent off, but he came in at 6.1, and Dooley came in at 6.5. So Dooley takes that one, but still, Steele came in second on ABV there. And IBUs, Dooley, can you help me out with the IBUs?
Steele, you totally got a fucking point.
Devil's 75? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, no.
I knew it.
No.
Steele went with 46. He's the highest guess. No bullshit. Steele takes this beer from California.
Without even
Never
tasting
trying it.
This, I already know the title of this podcast is going to be the longest social distance Hops Roulette game winner.
How the fuck? All right, so how do you feel?
I expect my fucking prize in the mail within the next 3 to 5 days.
Well, I mean, mail's rolling a little slow these days, so it could take a little bit longer.
We'll mail you.
That's
the
why I
can.
said 5.
We'll
Send me your address. We'll send you something nice. Just text it to me.
We'll send you the can with a message.
No, fuck that. I want a goddamn wristband.
Oh, you want an armband?
Or an armband.
Yeah,
well,
I
don't know.
That costs money.
Julie was wearing it on his wrist last night, so
Yeah, he's
It's supposed to be higher, but you know.
So like
It
you know
should have a fucking
the whole
arm.
story about the armband, and like
I mean, that's a doable thing, though.
yeah, dude,
Fuck, we can sign it for you.
yeah, we can try to sign it for you.
Yeah, I don't know how.
We can do it like with glittery paint ink.
Can it be purple
glue.
glitter?
That purple
Dooley
glitter.
has
that,
to
you know what I'm
sign in
talking about?
purple glitter.
Yeah, it's like the puff paint. We'll just sign it.
Dooley has to sign in purple glitter. That's his favorite color.
Okay.
We'll do it old school and like get Dooley to sign it in Elmer's glue, and then we'll just dump glitter on it and then shake that shit off.
That's gonna be a weird fucking signature.
Oh, that was a solid fucking 8.5.
From California to Virginia Beach, I think that's a solid one.
I was gonna say that might even come up as a 9. That was
Just
That was the first
hey,
beer?
but if you can smell it, you give that bitch a 10.
No.
What did it taste like?
Oh, fucking regurgitated
Anyway,
fucking spaghetti and fucking digested fucking Rolling Rocks.
I'm
Spaghetti and Rolling Rock, heard.
I'm debating bumping it up to a 9 just for the look on the producer's face. She's still.
She can't even smell it, and she just.
She can visually smell it.
I'm wondering if she regrets putting the headphones on because she can hear you. She won't speak, but she can hear you.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. Not even one word.
Oh, shit, I can't believe you fucking pulled that off. Like, you went around the Hops Roulette without... See, that facts. We're never going to be right, and someone's always going to be better than us. So, while you were dropping your douche yesterday, you saw us scroll by on the live feed, and you didn't chime in, and you didn't ask any questions. Why?
Well, I didn't know how that whole thing was working. I was...
You in McDonald's?
He was busy.
You're using that McDonald's Wi-Fi?
No.
I'm pretty sure he chimed in.
Yeah, he said hi.
Oh, did he?
I don't remember if he asked a question.
Well, I remember saying something about a sausage fest
Yes,
that's what it was.
That's what it was.
because you guys like meat. But other than that, I really don't remember too much of last night.
No.
I'm gonna go with that.
So, is the brewery still open, or are you quarantined to home now?
The brewery is open for to-go orders only. And if you spend more than $70 there on a to-go order, then you can get a case for half off.
That's not bad. What's the name of the brewery again? We're going to shout them out real fast.
LCB.
LCB?
Yeah.
Long Beach.
LCB.
No.
CB.
Oh.
C, not B. Not LBC.
LCB, yeah, no. We all heard it right. Jason's dyslexic.
Yes. What does LCB again stand for?
Local craft brewery.
Oh, that's right.
We've talked about him before.
Which now, when I first heard it, I'm like, man, that's fucking kind of lame. It's kind of cheesy. It's, you know.
You talked
so
about
basic.
this. It's the search. When people search for local craft beer, isn't he like the first thing that pops up?
Yep.
You were supposed to get us stickers and send them to us.
Yeah, he was.
Oh shit.
We're holding that armband ransom, sir.
Yeah. You want the
Yeah.
armband?
We was
Price
He
just
wants
went
some-
up.
he
No, I
wants
want.
some damn stickers.
I'll send some fucking stickers.
We'll send the armband.
Send us some stone stickers too.
Yeah, actually, if you could just like go around, like I don't know. Obviously, right now it's like not a good time, but it like we like to put stickers on the fridge. Obviously, so like anything you can get us that we can't get here would be fucking awesome. And then we'll send you a nice gift in the mail. But again, you have to send me your address so I make sure that I send it to the right place.
You know what? I think we talked about this already, didn't we?
I'm pretty sure, but you never fucking sent me your address.
Well, you know what? You gotta take that up with Drunk Steele.
Well, you're on beer 1, so now
So now we're talking to
No,
Sober
I'm-
Steel.
I'm on beer 2 now.
Well, that's still Sober Steel.
Beer too, huh?
He's still sober?
I'm working on it.
All right, so I don't know how this is going to work out still, but we're going to wrap this podcast up, and we do appreciate you coming on to podcast number 100. You were here for 50, and now you're here for 100. How does that make you feel? Like a superstar.
Like I don't fucking know.
Good answer.
Like a champ. I can feel like I'm wanted.
Oh, you're wanted.
By the government.
Yeah, by fucking probably the fucking police in California, probably the state police and other branches, I'm sure.
CDC.
So
Well, I know for sure I can't go back to Colorado.
so before I hit this button, and it may or may not cut you off, is there anything you want to say to the people being on Team Fat Kid Choose a Fat 100th episode?
Hey, tune in next Thursday at 7. Watch them on Great Food Truck Race.
Oh, it's 9 over here,
Oh,
but
yeah.
good to know that it's 7 on the West Coast.
Well, all right, so we're going to do this outro. You stay on the line, and we'll see how this works out. If not, we'll call you back right afterwards.
Yeah, let's see if your music
All right.
plays.
All right, so you guys want to go ahead and start?
Yeah.
All right, guys, as always, you can find us on Facebook,
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube,
Team Fat Kid.
on any of your favorite podcast listening apps at Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. Thank you for listening to our 100th episode.
What? Praise the Lord.
Don't forget, guys, stay hungry. Yeah,
Be creative.
and don't forget to sharpen your knives. I was creative.
It was creative.
I'm still here.